So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now Purdy. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis 1st down.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. The Colts at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Purdy. Eluding the pressure right. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. You look at this Steeler defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. So a 1st interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
In motion, the tight end. On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here's Milton. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. Here's Milton now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. 6-0 our score after one. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Here's Brooks. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. One more time with Brooks. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Milton. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And now the Steeler offense staying out there, and they'll go for 2. He's got it at the 2. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Purdy looking to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Purdy now to throw. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Out of the gun, Purdy. Trying to improvise. And he's going to go down again. Give that sack to Nakobe Dean.
I know nowadays they give a lot of guys different things when they get to the sidelines after creating a big play, but just throw a cape on this guy because he single-handedly ended multiple drives. Interception earlier, sack on 3rd down. Really should have a better game plan installed for how to contain him because he's affecting this game in so many ways.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Milton. Flush to his right. That one caught by Rice. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing is Milton. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. They can't tackle him. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Zay Flowers, 36 yards. And the Steelers take a 3-touchdown lead. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now the Steeler offense staying out there, and they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw, Purdy. Steps away to his left. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Fights him off. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Throwing here, Purdy. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And that one not fooling anyone. It'll go down as a completed pass, but it will lose a big chunk of yardage.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down.
Purdy from the gun. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And his kick is good. And that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 36 yards on the play.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And Purdy, he's going to shift them around into something else.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. 66 yards.
And the Colts come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run here with Brooks.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The Steelers send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with a coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Delson in motion. He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Purdy.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there.
His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts have cut it back within a score.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Colts pick it up. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
So how about this for a turn of events? They cut the lead with a touchdown, and then on the ensuing kickoff, get the football right back.
And what a swing in a short amount of time, because the momentum was totally against them. Now it's all in their favor. They've got a chance to go into the lead if they can get the ball to the end zone.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
You see Purdy, he's going to shift them around.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Being chased out left. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he takes it in for a Colts score. A great play there with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Colts have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And the pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the 2nd half after a decent 1st half offensively. But they need their best drive of the game right here.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Now Milton. Throw caught by Flowers.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
To throw is Milton.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Oh, no, he lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
In motion goes the tight end. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete.